Heyo, how are you doing? Welcome to Redsky here, another round of Righteous Readings where I give raw righteous readings to you guys, my beautiful avid viewers. How are you all doing? I hope you're having an exceptional day, week, weekender, wherever you are on your grind of it. It is a beautiful Monday morning here, the 18th of September at about 9 a.m. in my neck of the woods as we start the beginning of the October round of readings. Now, of course, this is the month of the spooky gooky, the weird and the wonderful. Unfortunately, I haven't had much of a chance to get any aesthetic to do with the Halloween up yet because we are at the end of September. But I will try, as we travel through, to bring out some of the aesthetics to make it a little bit more ghoulish for October's month. We are, of course, doing the main monthly for all 12 signs predicted by the Moonology cards at complete random. I thought it would be nice for the signs not to be in any sort of order and to really do this at random base. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to pick a card, read that sign, and look at what the month of October has in store for you. Placements, as always, like I always say, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, for the sign being red, okay? This is a monthly reading. It runs for the whole month of October 2023, but keep in mind, time is fluent, so it could run over or under and all around that because that's what we love. But it's great to be back. I hope you've all missed me. I have exceptionally big time missed you, all of you guys. It feels like I have been away for a very long time, even though it's only been a couple of weeks, but it's been about 2 weeks or so since I've created any content or even picked up a deck of cards. I actually have literally not done nothing in regards to it, which is very odd for me. Very, very odd for me. So we are going to do a Celtic Cross standard placements, which I'll reiterate the brief meanings of. Then I get a secondary deck, I clarify their meanings, and I re-explain it to you. So make sure you stay tuned to the very, very end, because if you only listen to part, you won't get the full picture. The story comes through the clarified portion of it. The initial is more of a brief description. If you want your storyline, it comes through as the story develops throughout the reading. If you have not done so already, subscribe to the channel, hit big red for Redsky, and join me at my channel because I would love for you to. As we head into October, we will be going back to live readings. I am trying to very much manage my excitement of my return so I don't run out of energy. So I'm getting into these 12 signs now for October, and as I see how I go with that, we'll work out in due course what frequency the live should be, whether they should go back to weeklies, fortnightlies, or see how it will look for us then. All right, let's stop jibber-jabbing because I want to get in flip some cards. So I've got all 12 signs here. I'm going to brief, just go a little shifty shuff. First sign to be read for October, main monthly, is the sign of BAM! Scorpios. Scorpios, you are the first sign in line for your October 2023 year. Yeah. Who doesn't love a stinger to start? All right. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, Scorpios. Let's stop talking about the shit. Let's flip the shit and let's get on with it. Scorpio, October 2023. Happy Halloween to all my ghostly ghouls and gals out there. Scorps, let's go. October. Side note, as you probably tell, I have not been well for over 2 weeks now with a flu congestive coughing thing. You'll understand if you hear it. My voice has only slightly just started to return. So what is that? Okay, hang on a minute. Scorpio, it's already looking like today is going to be a crazy day. Oh, who cares? Let's go for October. Scorpio sign, October 2023 monthly. Please, spirits and guides, we're looking at the sign of Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury placements. The monthly, we are doing, of course, a Celtic Cross standard placements for the sign of Scorpios, October 2023 year. Coming for the sign of Scorpio for October 2023 year. Sorry, guys, I've taken the mat off of here, so it's a really cracking sound you're going to hear, unfortunately. So I always have mats down, but not today. Scorpio. All right, I feel like that's enough clicky to clacking for your ears. I'm terribly sorry about that. That is an absolute awfulness. Oof, October. The sign of Scorpio. What's coming in for the month? October 2023 year for the sign of Scorpio. That's the baby I wanted. Oh, it's a card. It's a start. All right, let me just show you a little bit because I'm not loving the interactional shit we got going on here. Ooh, 2 cups. I'm really getting sick of being bothered already this morning. Flip some cards with y'all. Look, this is great AZ. Cup. Hang on. King of Cups, Ace of Cups, King of Swords, the Chariot, the Emperor, Queen of Cups. So we've got the Queen and the King with an Ace of Cups in between that. Wow, big daddy, yo. Wow. Whoa. King, Ace, Queen, Chariot at the bottom, the Emperor behind, and the King of Swords up top. I'm tripping on that. We have the King and the Queen, and in between that, the Ace. Scorpio, you're in your waters, mate. You are in your waters deep and hard. You are rich in that emotion. I'm hearing that song, Can't Buy Me Love. Can't buy me love. Okay, I don't know. It's Can't Buy Me Love or can't, something like that. I don't know. Like, I'm only getting those 3 words and my voice is cracked, so excuse that. Let's get into your reading, Scorpio, because I'm excited. The underlying energy is a bit of a peasant energy. Not a peasant energy. It's stagnant. It's the Knight of Pentacles, but it's inverted. So the whole underlying energy for Scorpio's October is really in reader. No movement. It is in a stagnant bubble. It's not even slow. It's just, you know, you can't see any traction or movement here. Nothing's gone secure, nothing's gone solidified perhaps, or it's just not moving. I got a feeling it's not the fact it's not moving. It's not growing. The way you enter it in, it might be the way it is still when you come out. Let me explain the placements. Remember, this is just the initial clarifications where your story will really shine. These cards, this is a great reading to come back on, actually. This is just wow. We're coming in, the current energy, Scorpio, here now for the October month. The King of Cups. Whoa. You are Big Daddy of your element, the water. Being the king in the current energy is a beautiful energy because it's being very warm, very invested, really in the feels of the emotions. But being solidified, he's cemented on that water. So everything can be choppy, but he is solid. This is an individual that really knows themselves well, that knows the depths of their feels, isn't afraid to own that, but also isn't afraid to act upon it. This is someone with balls and all, with an emotionally charged heart. This is someone that has real nice characteristics, someone that is very warm, very giving, an individual that really does invest in things that mean most to them, their heart, the things they care for, the people that they care for. And they really embody and enrich their time in that. The challenge for Scorpio's October is the Ace of Cups, the beginning of something new regarding maybe a relationship or an investment here in something that's very emotionally attached to you personally. The challenge is to get ready to start something here. It could be love, it could be a new career, it could be just a beginning somewhere in your feels. The challenge is this, to either accept it, own it, start it, because aces are the beginnings of the story. Let's look at your crowning, hanging above it all, the subconscious up there somewhere. Yours is another king, but it's the King of Swords. And in this position is very lovely because we've got the logistical, logical king here. It's all up in the head, air element, in your subconscious space. You're being very logistical, very logical, very switched on. It's all about the mind and what's inside. And your mind is very much on point. You can disconcern things very quickly. You're able to, you're a real visionary. You've got a lot of imaginative ideas in your head, or you just are a very, very switched on person. Not much gets past or beyond you. And you really are clued in on this fact on October. Not much is going to get past you. the root of the ring's foundation by which everything's growing up from is Cancer's major arcana. It is the Chariot. So here's your forward movement. The Chariot is adversity. It is pushing through the turmoil, the crisis, the crap, and getting through the other side. It's the balance from yin to yang, good to bad. But most of all, it is pushing through, making forceful movement here when forces may be up against it. And it's bringing it forth with real meaning, real success. So even though the underlying energy, like I said, that Knight of Pentacles was reversed, saying nothing's really happening, the foundation and the root of this ring saying, yes, it is. The past energy, Scorpio, by what you've just come from, is another major. It's Aries major arcana. It is the Emperor. Now, this is the biggest daddy of all. This is all 4 fucking kings combined. This is the shit. Well, think of the sign Aries. You know how, like, fire-filled and just boom, these individuals can be? Well, coming from this energy, Scorpio, you were the authority. You were the punisher, perhaps. You were the rules of the law and the consequence that be. You were both. Big daddy, big respect, but most of all, massive power. This is a power trip like no other. But this individual is smart. This individual knows how to deal with any problem, whether it's financial, cultural, logistical. It's an individual that everyone really relies upon for guidance or help or authoritative natures. This is someone that is admired and admired. Sorry, that's probably important, but I'm just not going to. This is an individual that is respected and get shit done. Moving forward from all of this, Scorpio, for you is that Queen of Cups. Wow. Now, this is the visionary. This is the intuitive one. This is the one that has the direct link almost to like the divine, her beautiful cup. It gives her the visions and the insight by which she's often seen as maybe a bit of a clairvoyant or psychic herself. So someone that trusts herself, knows herself wholly, solely. And because we do have that king with in between that, the ace cups with the forward movement, the queen, I've got to say here, it's a fresh new beginning, perhaps in a relationship, Scorpio, that you might be very, very nervous about, or a realignment here of a masculine and a feminine energy. One that's very in touch with their emotions and one that you is so aligned with their emotions, they literally can see what's going to happen before it happens. This is a person that's very warm, very admired, very giving, very, very invested in the people around them that they care about. This is a very warm, loving individual. Spirit's advice for Scorpios the month of October is the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, you've got a lot of riches. You should be very thankful for the lineage, the kin that you have, your family, your connections, but most of all, your security and your monetary, your housing, your materialistic whatevers. But what you've really got that is worth more than all the gold and bullion on this earth is your ancestral history. You have great lineage here, great admiration, great ties here, whether your family are still here on this plane or have moved on to the next. There's a deep-rooted sense of real admiration for each other. We'll go with that. There's a real sense of trueness here, of real riches, of a kind you can't buy. Outsider's view of you, Scorpio, for the month, they do see someone that's doting on a Four of Cups. They see someone that's got options but doesn't want to choose anything right now. Someone that's willingly just going meh towards everything that's coming towards them. They see someone that may be wasting their talents or just not being able to make up their mind and maybe missing out on some real opportunities therefore of. The hopes and fears for Scorpio's October is a bit Magnus. It is the Magician reversed. Now, this is someone that can be a bit of a trickster. This is someone that can use their position to really trick people rather than entertain them. This is someone that may lie a lot or be very mischievous with the things they say and actions that they do. This is someone that can maybe be a bit of the jokester, the trickster, or a bit low-key, as in the god. The outcome, though, for October, so far before clarification for Scorpio. Two of Pentacles reverse. This is lacking in the agility to handle your money matters as we come out of October. You're upside down, you're dropping pentacles everywhere, and you've got no agility to rock it back and forth, and no ability to be able to handle this issue that you've got. You cannot do it, not even for a moment, little than any type of infinite space. And it's looking really choppy right now, your financials. The riches that you may be seeing in certain aspects and areas of life are not translating to financial actual dollars in the bank, I guess you could say. Your riches are coming from emotions, from connections, from family, from lineage, and from whatever movement you're making thereof. But in your financial, we only have these 2 Pentacle cards, which is the underlying energy and the outcome, both inverted, the Knight of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles. There's real stagnancy and non-existence in your financial sector right now. It is not only not plentiful in your actual cash on hand and money you're making daily via career, if there even is one, because this is really like you don't have a pot to piss in that regard, if you know what I mean. But everything else is looking pretty plentiful. But that financial is like, whoa. I'm going to clarify for you anyway, and then we're going to find out exactly what's what. So don't get too bogged down in anything I've just said, because the storyline is now going to develop. Here we go. Scorpio, as you can tell, crazy morning. Like, let's get to the clarifier. All right, Scorpio, let's go through and clarify with this beautiful secondary deck. I need a clarification of this reading for the sign of Scorpio's October. Code across standard placements. We need to clarify and to further detail the placements provided. Thank you, spirits and guides, ancestors, and source. Clear and precise clarification of this Scorpio October 2023 reading. Thank you so much. Let's get into it. I feel like, oh, the proof is in the pudding. Let's find out. Current energy, we had the King of Cups. Let's clarify this King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here for Scorpio for October? We need clarification of the King of Cups. I feel like you really are in that water power. Like you're loving that. King of Wands reverse with the Star, okay? Challenge for Scorpio with the Ace of Cups. Let's clarify that Ace of Cups. Why is the challenge for Scorpio's October? The Ace of Cups. Oh, we got things flipped and shit everywhere. Ace of Cups. I feel like there is some confusion around this. Nine of Cups reverse. The World reverse. Yeah, it's not ending yet. The crowning, we had the Temperance with the King of Swords. The root of the reading, we had that Chariot. Why is this Chariot here? To clarify that Chariot, please. New deck, needs wearing in the Chariot. Knight of Swords reverse with the Page of Cups. Alright, past energy, the Emperor. Why is that Emperor here? Clarify the Emperor. Two of Swords. Moving forward, Queen of Cups. Why is that Queen of Cups here, please? Clarify that Queen of Cups. Page of Pentacle again. Chariot. Trying really hard in that bottom energy and the forward movement to move forward. Well, wowzers. Ten of Pentacles for Spirits Advice with that Seven of Wands. Six of Cups reverse with the Eight of Pentacle. Interesting. Outsider's view, we have the Four of Cups. Why is the outsider's view the Four of Cups? Because the Moon. Hopes and fears, the Magician reversed. Why is that Magician reversed? Three of Wands reverse. And the outcome, the all-important outcome for Scorpio's October, we have that Two of Pentacles reverse. Why is that Two of Pentacles reverse? The Sun. Both Pentacle cards at the bottoms of the deck. Yeah. I do really feel that this is something to do with a relationship or a career, like a connection here, because it's the underlying breath by which you can't see. If you pull back the transparent film or the contact, you would see it there. It's just beneath the skin. We had that Knight of Pentacles reverse as the underlying energy initially, and this was then clarified by the Five of Pentacles reverse. Clarifying. Scorpio. In Reader, state of no movement. But we're trying to do that glass half full mentality. Like, yeah, this is dead in the water. But if I put a positive spin on it, or I try to look forward through all this nothingness or meaninglessness or things that have been taken from me, the loss of my pentacle, loss of my security, my material, my housing maybe, or whatever it be, it's not going to hurt having that positive spin when we're dealing with such desolation, when we're dealing with such loss, when we're dealing with no movement, nothing. When you've got nothing, why not hope for something? Because hoping for more nothing is only going to bring much more of the same. That's all we've got now anyway. That's the mentality by which is this underlying breath for Scorpio's reading. So let's put some glitter on it, because even though it's nothing, might as well shine. Because to hope for more nothing is only going to reap the exact same shit. And we've got enough of that right now. Let's go back through it and talk about it, all right? So Scorpio, your current energy is a little bit crazy, because we had that King of Cups. This was then clarified by the King of Wands reverse, but then the Star, which is Aquarius's major arcana. Two kings here. One upright, one reverse, and one that's just wishing and hoping and dreaming, even though they're worried. The current energy for Scorpio's October is that investment of that real emotional sentiment with that King of Wands. It's really wanting to gift and to give and to really invest. But the King of Wands reverse, he can be a bit jealous. He can be a bit demanding, a bit egotistical, a bit temperamental in the way of popping off at the bit, not being able to control themselves. This is someone that can get out of control very quickly. So this is an individual that's very emotionally invested, but can get very sparked on the things they're emotionally invested in very easy. They're not cool, calm, and collected all the time. They can switch very quickly from a person that's very calm, very controlled, very mannered, to a person that's really popping off at the bit, really aggressive perhaps. But this is a person that no matter what is going on or what king they're sitting on at the time, has a lot of hope, has a lot of real faith in the above, in the divine, or in the unseen or unheard. This is an individual that doesn't give up wishing on wishes and hoping that it will eventually work itself out. This is someone that hasn't lost the hope even though they may have lost the heart, or getting very frustrated with the set of circumstances or things they're dealing with, or aspects of themselves. The challenge is a little challenging, I want to say, because it's a little confusing too. Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups reverse with the World reverse. The challenge is something in its beginning stages, a relationship, a career choice. I hope that's not here for me. Maybe that's what you're saying as well. But the Ace of Cups is fresh new beginning, trying to championize something here, trying to bring into fruition or start this seed. Problem is, the moment we try it or think about it, this is why it's the challenge, it becomes a real issue, because then we start to look at our mistakes or what we've lost, or the fact that we may not be able to pull this off, or we aren't pulling it off. And that's not even only the problem. The fact the world is reversed is saying that this cycle is imperfect. It is going to continue. So whatever it has a prosperity of starting that you're stressing out so much because it never works right, or it just leads to mistakes, losses on your own behalf because you don't invest it. It just doesn't work. It's not ending either. This Ace of Cups is not ending. It is just a continual issue that you're dealing with. And it's starting to grate you, I want to say. It's starting to bleed you a little dry. The crowning of the reading at the forefront of that subconscious set was the King of Swords, clarified by Temperance, Sagittarius' major arcana. Now, in the subconscious, like I said, the King of Swords is that real logistical, in your head, real mental energy of being on point, being very solid. And you are. And you're even balanced, because Temperance is coming in behind that. So you are very tempered. You've gone through many stages of change. Like, metal goes to a sword. It's tempered. It's heated and cooled and banged out and, all that jazz. And that's the kind of process you've gone through in your mental sphere, which has made you now a logical genius in some ways. Through the pain or through the issues or through the factors that you face has made you this temperate energy with real mental gumption that you are today. You are a mental powerhouse, I want to say. The root of the reading, the foundation by which this is all growing from, is a little crazy as well. It's like a weed that needs to be hacked back because it's going a little out of balance. Because we have the Chariot, Cancer's major, then we have the Knight of Swords reverse, and then the Page of Cups. So this is all over the shop. So we're trying to have the adversity, we're pushing through all of the challenges, all the issues, through the turmoils, through the changes, and through all this shit. And we've got forward movement in the foundation. But we don't have any force. What movement we're making is not meaningful, or it's not creating any impact. The Knight of Swords reverse is not having any force, any swiftly made movement. It's not having a reaction to the action. It's like, if you chop a tree down in the woods, does anyone hear it if no one's there, kind of thing? Probably bloody not. Sound only exists if there's someone to hear it. Movement only matters if anyone's around to acknowledge it. It's kind of like that. But with the Page of Cups, you are still putting your cup forward. It's only a small offering because you're a little bit worried that everything you do offer ends up not meaning anything, or not solidifying, or not amounting to anything because it's not recognized or not accepted, maybe just not good enough. But you're still here at the foundation with this Page of Cups, with this investment, small as token it may be, inviting this offering, whether it's to learn, whether it's to gain more skill, whether it's in a love relationship, career, whatever it is that this is in attainment to. You are still there with that fishing cup going, I'm willing to give you this much. Let's go. The past energy was defiant. The Emperor, Aries major with the Two of Swords. The King of all kings, the Emperor. This was you, Scorpio, in your power, making decisions, getting shit done, being respected, admired, admired, really held to high regard. But in this position, you felt conflicted with the Two of Swords. You felt conflict in yourself. You felt blindsided perhaps, or you felt like there was a real affinity for something else rather than what you're doing right now. The badge wore you, you didn't wear the badge perhaps. There was a bit of a system of, yeah, I'm great at doing this, yeah, I rule this, but do I really want to be doing this? Does my heart and my morals sit well with this position? And I want to kind of say to you, maybe not. You may have been good as hell at it. You may have ruled the roost at it. It doesn't mean you liked it, and maybe you really didn't. Moving forward from all of this is something a little bit more meaningful to work with, which gives me some sort of very hope. Because we have the Queen of Cups, Page of Pentacles with the Chariot coming through again upright, the Cancer card. This is good, I feel. Because in the forward movement, you are going to really learn and really make traction where you weren't able to before. Because you're really being intuitive. You're really being guided through something that can't be seen or heard, but you feel and you acknowledge and you follow. And this is good for you because this really makes you invest in things that are most important, most meaningful, and the most needed right now. The Page of Pentacles, you're really putting in all skill, all knowledge, and gaining more skill and knowledge therefore of, and you're really gaining traction here. And with the Chariot, it's telling me when you start being intuitive and you start putting in some skill behind it, man, you push straight through and you just kill it. You just absolutely murder it. You really own it. And you become the movement that you were meant to be all along. The meaningful movement that really carries weight, it really gets shit done, which really solidifies. It's forever. Spirits of Ice, Scorpio October, we have a bit here. 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands reversed, 6 of Cups reversed with the 8 of Pentacles. So the top and tail are Pentacles, and they're both upright, and I like it. Because Spirits of Ice are saying, look, you do have a lot of riches, a lot of ancestral kin or richness through that pentacle, through that attainment, through that history. But with the 7 of Wands reverse, you are lacking in the ability to get a leg up from that though. It's like you got that, but you can't make the next move to make it yours. It's like you're living off the borrowings or off of the reputation perhaps of your ancestral past or your, family, something like that. But you're trying very hard here with the Six of Cups reversed, something from the past that you are attained to with this Ten of Pentacles. You're trying to bring into the current, into the future. You're trying to bring that sentiment, that attainment, that nostalgia, that past that worked so well before your time back into the now. And with the Eight of Pentacles, you're working very hard to do it. You're really banging out this. You're really sitting at the drawing table, putting all effort, all skill, getting shit done, doing the groundwork, doing the nitty gritty, making it solidify, making meaningful here. Outside view of you, Scorpio, they see Four of Cups and the Moon, Piscean energy here. Got a lot of Cancer, and now your other predecessor, the Pisces, coming through here as well. Water energy in the majors. So you've got a lot of support from your cousins, let's say. The Four of Cups with the outside view was the Mech card. This is someone that has lots of potential, not really doing anything, options coming through, not picking, not just really looking down to the ground and somber. This is someone that is looking very stagnant or not impressed, but inside their mind's eye is going through trip and ball syndrome. The Moon. This is really going to the depths of the darkness, really going down that path of maybe deception to see the dark, the obscurity, the unknown, maybe dealing with some real harsh knowledge, therefore, of some realizations of spiritual enlightenment and internal workings of one's mental facilities. This is really going down that garden path of what is unknown and what is soon to be experienced. Hopes and fears, Scorpio. The Magician reverse with the Three of Wands reverse. Trickery will get you nowhere. The Magician reverse is a joker. He just wants to play the tricks, have some banter. He finds everyone else's issues very, very entertaining, and he's a bit low-key, a little bit mischievous, a little bit naughty. But with the Three of Wands reverse, we have got to say enough's enough. We've got to admit that this is not getting us what we need, or acting this way is not putting us in a place where we want to be doing this, acting this, doing this, whatever. It's coming to the realization that, this ship, this way of doing things is not going to get us the result we want. And saying, enough. The outcome, we've arrived to the outcome. Scorpio, thank you so much for joining me, Redsky, here on Righteous Readings. Raw Righteous Rule. I hope you have a wonderful October of 2023 and happy Halloween. The outcome, Scorps, Two of Pentacles reverse with the Sun. I love it. Because this is saying, even though you don't have the agility to handle your money matters, even though you're dropping pentacles everywhere and the seas are all choppy and you're upside down and you're really stressed out and you don't have the answers, you don't need them because you've already got them with the Sun. The real satisfaction, success, and material wealth that you want, you already have. It's just you're looking at it all wrong. You're looking at it upside down. You don't actually need or want for anything more. Everything you need or want is already within you, around you, and provided to you in your current daily life. It's about being thankful and enjoying the sweet, simple simplicities of daily life, whatever that is for you. Stop to smell the roses. Take your shoes off and let your feet bask in its grassy goodness. Let your toes wiggle around in it. Go sit in the sandpit with children. Go feel the warmth of the rays of the sun touch your skin. Go to your local watering hole, your pool, your spa, whatever. Feel the sensations of water running on skin. The simplicities of the sensualizations and the true blissful nature that life has in every day, in the things we take for granted. Like just taking a fucking breath of air. How good does that feel when you breathe deep and long into it? It feels pretty fucking amazing. The best things in life are free, so you can give them to the birds and bees. You want money? You don't need that. All the riches that are really worth it in life, you already got it. So be thankful for it. Go fucking enjoy it. Because there are hardships in life. There are issues and things to deal with. But when we come from a place of being successful through just daily living and not actively wanting, asking, or needing anything more than that, we live our best versions of ourselves, and we live happy days therefore of. Because how can you not be happy when you're happy with just the most simplest things like breathing? I'm going to love you and leave you there, Scorpio. I hope you have a wonderful October 2023. And thank you for being my first sign in line to dust out the October round, as it has been a while since I've been here. But it's great to be back. And I look forward to seeing you on the next round with me. Till then, light and love to all. Love yous all. Take care. Bye, y'all.